ॐ अखण्डानन्दसम्बोधो वन्दनाद्यस्य जायते गोविन्दं तमहं वन्दे चिदानन्दतनुं गुरुं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। We have seen up to 253, page number 90 in English, 30, 65 in Sanskrit. So now a qualified student has approached the teacher. Samitpanihi Nayojwalaha. Naya means Vinaya, with humility. He is bright with humility. And he has other qualifications that we have seen. Now there is a thinking that there are Shruti quotations that say Parikshalokan Karmachitan in Mundaka, Sonveshtavya Vijijñāsitavya that we saw in Chandogya 8th chapter. And in Brahadaranyaka, that one should do Shravana. Tametam Vedan Vachanena Brahmana Vividishanti. That mantra talks about Vividisha, desire to know. So the question is, Yajna Dana Tapa, if they are going to end Veda Parayanam, if they are going to bring Chitta Shuddhi, then how after Chitta Shuddhi, the path of knowledge will be free from obstacles? Will it be free from obstacles? If obstacles come in the form of distractions, lack of time to study, or I have to move somewhere else for some reason, health reasons, who is responsible for all this? These are all called obstacles, pratibandhas. So the discussion is whether the Yajna, Dana, Tapa and Veda Parayanam, Vedanvachanam, will they help in getting knowledge resulting in Brahma Prapti, Brahma Nishtha? Or will they only produce desire for knowledge? Because talk about Vividishanti, they will produce desire for knowledge. So now the answer is given. Brahma is attributeless. The attainment of it is through performance of karma. And how? With no desires. So Nishkama Bhavanaya Prachina Bahujanma Anushthita. Over many lives, if I have performed Nitya Karma, Naimittika Karma, Upasana, etc., then mind becomes very calm. But this is only removal of one obstacle. You may have calm mind, but you might be kept busy with some other activities. So then, this is one elimination of obstacle. Sanjata Chitta Prasada Mahimna. By the Chitta Prasada that comes, by the grace of that, by the glory of that, a person is now capable of doing Shravanam. He has desire for it. He wants to study. But Ichhayam Satyam api Anadi Bhava Sanchita Aneka Durita Doshai. Over endless time, so many duritas have been gathered. Pratibandhat Vidya Sadhane Shravanadau Ruchir na Jayate. Sometimes Shravana is available or desire is there. But you start and after that you feel, this is very boring. I need some entertaining Swami. This is not what I want. This is one dosha. Vidya sadhane shravanadau ruchir na jayate. One. Tasmat pratibandha nirasa paryantam yajnadinam karmanam anushtanam. Therefore, until all such obstacles can go. Now we cannot foresee obstacles, that what will come later. But that's why yajnadi anushtanam should be done, the japa, etc., tapa, so that later all these obstacles don't come. Then only a person should take sannyasa. So sannyasa, there should not be any rush that quickly I want to change clothes and change name. But I should keep doing my japa, other sadhanas, etc. Yajnadinam karmanam anushtanam. Tataha sarva karmanam vidhivat sanyasa. Thereafter, vidhivat sannyasa of all karmas. Tadanantaram karmanam uparata vapi adrishta dvarena. So even if I have withdrawn from the karmas, because the punya is enough to give Vishishta Guru Labha. So a teacher will come in the life of that person and Nirvigna Shravana Mananadi will continue. Nivritti Sahitani, along with sometimes Shravan Manan can continue, but you are also occupied with 20 other things. Not that also will not be there. Nivritti Sahitani, Shravan Mananadini Sadhanani. So Guru, desire to study, Shravan Manana, and no other activities. All check boxes. Sampadya. Phalaparyantani vidyotpadakani yajnadini karma. Up to phala, the Brahmanishtha phalam. Up to that is the purpose of yajnadi karma. And here there are two matams. This is Vivarana Prasthana matam. According to Bhamati matam, they will say that this yajna, dana, tapa, vedanu, vachanam will produce desire. Thereafter, the work of those yajna, dana, etc. is over. Why do they say like that? Because they say here the dhatu is with jnane, and san pratyaya, ichha, is the desire for knowledge. So the pratyaya should be important, not the prakriti or the dhatu. So the purpose of yajna, dana, tapa is to produce desire for knowledge. Then who will produce knowledge? They say Shravan Manan will be secondary and mind will become primary. So the mind is pure, that mind will produce the knowledge. This is how they will explain. But Vedanti will say, means Vivarana Prasthanakara will say, no, your punya will remove the obstacles and you will also have desire to study knowledge properly. And independently, one should not conduct the self-enquiry. Many times people feel, independently, I will do self-enquiry. So it is said, no. The Brahma Jnana Anveshanam should not be done without Acharya. Even if you are well learned in Shastra. And if you are not in the tradition, then a student should not go to such teacher for studies. Or sampradaya with, because they are not part of the sampradaya, murkhavad upekshaniya. This is said by Bhagavan Bhashyakara himself. That they will not be able to guide you in the journey. They may be great Mahatma, but every Mahatma cannot become Guru. So, this is one thing. Second, Atmavare drashtavya shrotavya mantavya. So, in this Vakya, the Jnanam drashtavya cannot be vidhi. Darshanasya avidheyatvat. Darshana cannot be vidhi, and therefore, and also Atma is Nitya Prapta. In Nitya Prapta, there is no karma. If it is not karma, there is no vidhi. So therefore, apurva vidhi is asambhava. So in the footnote, they are explained apurva vidhi, niyama vidhi, and parisankhya vidhi. Apurva vidhi is original injunction, like vrihin prokshati, something which is not known through any other means. So, if a vidhi is not there, an injunction is not there, nobody will know vrihi prokshanam should be done. So, this na purva iti apurva. What is not known otherwise is known through apurva vidhi. Niyama vidhi is restrictive, where you have more than one options, possible alternative. It will be said you choose this one and not the other one. So choose a particular one is the emphasis. This is called niyama vidhi. So a rule is made. When you have options and you can do either way, a rule is given. You do this way only. And parisankhya vidhi is exclusive injunction. What should be excluded, that they will tell. What should not be done. So here, in Atma Darshana, Atma Jnanam, Apurva Vidhi is not there. Why? Because Atma is ever known. And if real Vidhanam is not possible. If someone says in Atma Jnanam, more than one options are there, means Atma Jnanam is also Atma Darshanam is possible, Anatma Darshana is possible. So it is said, okay, do Atma Darshan, not Anatma. In this way, Niyama Vidhi or Parisankhya means don't see Anatma, see only Atma. These are possible. Such a student who has this clarity now, has Chitta Shuddhi, Samsadhana Chatushtaya, then such a student, Brahmano, Yajnena, Danena, Tapasa, Anashakena, with the help of Yajna, Dana, Tapa, etc., with Chitta Shuddhi, and knowing that everything of the world is impermanent. So this sentence, Tasmad Brahmano, Yajna, Dana, Tapasa, Anashakena, Karmana, Chitta Shuddhi Prasadat, 1. This is called Atha Shabda. Sarvam Kritakam Anityam Parikshya. This is Atha Shabdartha. Athato is over here. Then Parikshya Akrita Brahma Vijnanartham Vividisham. This is Jijnasa. Athato Brahma Jijnasa. Sampadya Anatma Darshana Vyudasena. By not doing Anatma Darshanam, but only seeing Atma. For the purpose of that, Darshanaya, Shravanadi Siddhyartham. For the Shravanadi Siddhi, he goes to a Shrotriya Brahmanistha Guru. Shrotriyo Brahmanistho yaha Prashantaha Samadarshanaha Nirmamo Nirahankaro Nirdvando Nishparigraha. This is the qualification of Guru. He is a Shrotriya Brahmanistha. Prashantaha, very shant. Samadarshana. Samadarshana, he has the vision of truth, basically. He has understood his true nature. And he sees that truth in all. Nirmamo Nirahankara. Free from aham mama ideas, I and mine. Nirdvandvaha. Free from, not that he is free from duality. Duality doesn't affect him. The Vyavaharik duality doesn't affect him. And from Paramarthic standpoint, there is no duality for him. Nishparigraha, doesn't want to gather unnecessary stuff. Useless. No parigraha. Anapekshaha shuchirdakshaha sagaraha evam lakshana sampannaha sagurur brahma vittamaha upasadhyah prayatnena jijñāso sadhya siddhaye. Is anapekshaha. He doesn't have any expectations from any. Shuchi, pure. Within, without, both. Dakshaha. Daksha means he is chatura. He is wise. He is intelligent. He is bright. He can understand Vyavahara also easily. He doesn't get into it, but if there is a need, he will do it. Karunamrita Sagara is an ocean of compassion. Karuna Rupi Amrita. Because sometimes some students, they need compassion more. The teacher has to be compassionate with them when he is teaching. Because otherwise, they will not study. Evam lakshana sampannaha sa guruhu brahma vittamaha. Guru endowed with all these qualities, he is a brahma vittamaha, the best among the knowers of Brahma. Jignasoho upasadyah. He is the fit guru for a jignasu to be approached. Upasatti yogya, that guru. And prayatnena upasadya. Prayatnena means even if that teacher is not easily available or is busy teaching other students also, still it is worth to go to that teacher by putting extra effort. Why? You may get some teacher, but you will walk some distance, then you will pause or stop. Now you don't have any other way to go. So best is if you get a teacher who can take you all the way. So prayatnena. No worries if you have to put extra effort. Sadhya siddhaye, for the sadhya siddhi. Sadhya is moksha. Janmane kashatai sadadara yuja bhaktya samaradhito. Bhaktair vaidika lakshanena vidhina santushta ishah swayam. Sakshat Shri Guru Rupametya Kripaya Driggocharaha San Prabhu Tattvam Sadhu Vibodhyatarayatitan Saṁsāra-Duḥkhārṇavat. Upasadhya also has the same Upanishad Sadli Dhatu. Same Dhatu. Upa, Ang, Upasarga Purvak, Sad Dhatu, Yat Pratyaya. Upasadhya. Janmaneka Shataihi Bhaktaihi Adara Yuja Samarahadito Isha. We'll try to make small sentence. He sadhaka, how he has become sadhaka? He has been a bhakta. With devotion, he has worshipped Bhagavan over many janmas. Worship doesn't mean only in one room, small idol is there and he goes on offering things there. That Ishvara is in Samashti Rupa. That he is able to see and he has worshipped. Vaidika Lakshanena. Bhaktaihi Vaidika Lakshanena Vidhina Samaradhitaha Ishaha Swayam Santushta. Vaidika Lakshana did not have the Pauranika Puja, which we do now, or Upasana. So when a student worships a Bhagavan over so many janmas, Janma Aneka Shataihi. With great love, when Bhagavan is worshipped, then Bhagavan will actually show the path. How? Sakshat Shri Guru Rupam Etya. That Bhagavan will take the Rupa of Guru for that person. Etya Ingatau Dhatu Lyap. Swapratyaya has become Lyap. Shri Guru Rupam Etya. Why? Out of compassion. Kripaya Drig Gocharaha San Prabhu. He becomes visible now, Bhagavan. So now he is in a different form. He is like Guru to teach. And teaching means he will scold also everything. Drig Gocharaha San Prabhu. Tattvam sadhu vibodhyatarayatitan Saṁsāra-Duḥkhārṇava. And such a teacher, Tan, Shishyan, Tattvam sadhu vibodhya Saṁsāra-Duḥkhārṇava tarayati. Teaching this knowledge very clearly. And he takes the students across the samsara. Samsara dukkha. The samsara dukkha is elaborated in the Tika. Other words are easy, we have covered. I will just read from the commentary. What is the nature of this ocean of samsara? It is said, filled with hundreds of whirlpools of great delusion relating to children, friends, spouse, bursting forth with a great shark in the form of modifications of the mind of desire, anger, greed, ego, possessiveness, etc. So all these are there in the mind, manifesting millions of great fish of various kinds, of severe illness, overflowing with great waves of ashana, pipasa, shokam, moham, jara, mrityu, etc. They keep coming, covered with the garlands of thick flames of submarine fire of the threefold afflictions. Adi Daivika, Adi Bhautika, Adhyatmika. Resounding with the great noise of lamentation, ha ha muncha muncha, upon the death of one's near and dear ones. Means everything looks wonderful, but there are constant problems. And the near and dear ones, they take away so much time also. The children, friends, spouse, all of them. They are like sharks. Our own mind, which has so many desires that we don't know how they express. And the body-related problems, mind, other external problems, there is no end to this. So constantly, they crowd the person with the negative impressions, completely full of the poison of sense objects. This is how the samsara is. But Guru makes this student go across this, who are otherwise drowning in this samsara. Tarayati, nimagnan tarayati iti bhava. Avidyārdaya granthi vimokshopi bhaved yataha tameva gururityahur guru shabdartha vedinaha. Avidya hridaya granthi vimoksho yataha, yataha yasmat bhaved. By whose effort, by whose guidance, by whose teaching, if my avidya hridaya granthi vimoksha happens, means I am able to separate the aham pada, vachyartha, lakshyartha clearly. Then that is the teacher. That is called teacher. Tameva guruhu iti guru shabdartha vedinaha ahuhu. Those who know the guru shabdartha, they talk of this. Avidya Hridaya Granthi is Granthi between Atma and Anatma. Atma is samsari. This error is the Granthi. Because Atma is asamsari. So freedom from this is what I want. The one who can give is Guru. The one who can give means they will give knowledge. Clear knowledge will make me understand there is no samsara for me. In Tika we can see Avidya Hridaya Granthi Vimoksho Hridayasya Buddhehe Granthihi Atmanatmanoho Adhyasa. Hridaya Granthi is Adhyasa between Atma and Anatma, superimposition. Tajjanyaha Kama Karmadi Sarva Samsara. This is the origin. From that whole samsara comes. This is Hridaya Granthi, Avidya, Adhyasa. The one who releases me from this. And that too through Atma Jnana. That also we should understand. If that Guru says, I will move hand over your head and you will become free from samsara, it is not going to happen. So such a teacher, there are so many teachers in the world. A teacher who will say, I will impart knowledge. That knowledge will tell you clearly you are free. It is rare. So that's why in Tika it is said, Guroho Durbodatvam. Atma Jnanam is also rare, and the one who teaches is also rare. So the knowers of the Guru Shabda, they use Guru only for such teacher. And in Guru Gita it is said, Gukaras Chandakaro hi Rukaras Teja Uchyate. Ajnana Grasakam Brahma Guru Revana Samshaya. Gukara is Andhakara. Rukara is Teja. So Andhakara Nivartaka is the Teja. That is Guru. Ajnana Grasakam Brahma. That is Guru hu eva na samshaya. Now it is said that Guru is Shiva. Shiva Tattva. Shiva eva Guru Sakshat. Guru reva Shiva Swayam. Ubhayorantarang kinchin. Nadrashtavyam mumukshuvihi. Shiva himself is Guru. Guru is Shiva. Between them, a mumukshu should not create distinction. Means one should have the bhava that my Guru is Bhagavan himself and his teaching, have faith. He will lead you to moksha. Bandha muktam brahmanishtham kritakrityam bhajed gurum yasya prasadat samsara sagaro goshpadayate. Brahmanishtham bandhamuktam kritakrityam gurum. One should worship a teacher who is himself free from bondage, is abiding in Brahma, is kritakritya. He doesn't have any desire to do anything. and by whose grace? Yasya prasadat samsara-sagaraha goshpadayate. Samsara-sagara becomes a small puddle of water made by the hoof print of a cow. Means it is not a the big description that we saw of Samsara-sagara. Whole thing vanishes. No problem is a problem once I get clear understanding. So such a teacher for whom there is nothing a problem, he will teach me how to understand there is no problem in life. Shushrūshaya sada bhaktya pranamair-vinayoktibihi prasannam gurumasadya prashtavyam jneyam-atmanaha. A shishya, what he should do? Sada shushrushaya. He should do shushrusha, seva of the teacher. Sada bhaktya. Sada will go with all. Constant devotion to Guru. Sada pranamaihi. You should do pranam. Sada means whenever you see Guru, if possible physically, otherwise at least mentally do namaskar. Not physically, every time may not be possible. He is going somewhere, wait, I want to do namaskar. Can I do namaskar right now? So mentally, main thing is I will listen to whatever you teach, whatever you tell. And vinayokti, with humility, gurum prasannam asadya, seeing the Guru when he is available, pleasant. So generally he is pleasant but not preoccupied also. Guru is completely free, available. Then the question should be asked. Atmanaha jneyam prashtavyam. Now here you have to understand, because this is one teacher, one student, student will approach teacher, teacher will teach, whatever questions student will ask, he will teach. Then student will understand, he will go away. This is how Prakarana Granthas generally talk about. But once you go to Gurukula, and there are organized Gurukulas, there are classes at different times. So Guru says, okay, now you join this class, then you join. You study this text, then you study that also. So then you say, but in Sarva Vedanta Siddhanta or Vivek Chudamani, it said, I will ask questions, Shishya will be able to ask questions, then Guru will teach. So when are you going to teach one-on-one? This is just a way of explaining that you have some questions, those questions will be addressed in the teaching. And if you go somewhere where there is only one teacher and one student, is different. If there is organizational setup where there are more teachers or more students and classes are there, you listen, keep studying, but study thoroughly, systematically. That study part is my obligation that I have to do. I cannot neglect it. So now Shishya begins. Only one shloka we'll see. Bhagavan karuna sindho bhavasindhor bhavanstarihi yamashit shrityashramenaiva paramparam gata buddhaha. He says, hey Bhagavan, you are Karuna Sindhu. You are the boat, Tarihi, to cross this Bhava Sindhu ocean. Bhavan, Tarihi, Tarani, Nauka. Yam Ashritya, Ashramena eva Buddhaha Paramparam. Having taken the support of this boat, like you, people have gone across easily from this samsara. So they have attained the knowledge, Brahmatmatvena avagata, na samsara gati hi tesha. They will not have samsara gati. This is the destination that they attain. And there is no other gati also. Because ananya pokte gatiratra nasti. So they will not have any other gati. Om. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashya Krutau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Veda Vivagine Vyomavadvyaptadehaaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.